Hi, it's Fran. This is Thursday, and you're watching the Rainbow Rangers on this beautiful English spring day. Lovely and wet. I've just broken up for Easter holidays. We had the Easter bonnet parade, and I was Goldilocks of Goldilocks on the Three Bears. I've got a spoon made out of tin foil as a souvenir that I ate my porridge with, obviously. I think that sexuality is really a fundamental part of human identity and personality, because in the end it influences who your life partner is. So that's massively important. I wouldn't say that my sexuality is a particularly massive part of my identity like it is for some people. Some people identify themselves chiefly as lesbian or transgender, for example. Not that I'm saying being proud of your sexuality is a bad thing, because it's obviously not, and I'm in no way ashamed of how I feel. It's simply the matter of who I choose to have sex with, have relationships with, or have feelings towards is really the business of myself and the particular person I'm involved with. I don't feel it's particularly essential for your sexuality to completely define you. Personally, for me, more than ever, I find myself being identified as bisexual because I'm in a relationship with a woman at the moment. And obviously that's going to be the chief point of interest. Because I am more open and honest about my sexuality than I have ever been previously, it has become, it has developed into a more important influence on who I am and what I identify as. I wouldn't say this is true at all for me. To be honest, I don't believe that people should gather together purely because they share one characteristic. Of course, it's a massively good thing that people of the LGBTQ persuasion should gather together and make communities and, you know, talk about things they have in common. Obviously, that's what the Rainbow Rangers is about. But what I'm trying to say is that, like any particular group that share a common quality or interest, you shouldn't exclude others, because if you are expecting people to accept you for who you are, then you should also accept people for what they are. All my friends, to put it simply, are people I like and who I choose to hang around with. They're not especially selected for being a particular sexuality or a particular ethnicity or religion or what have you, because I like people, I don't like labels particularly. And being LGBTQ, being bisexual, has not had any effect on what I want to do in life, because as a literary person, I've always wanted to be a writer. I think maybe elements of my sexuality would probably come into my writing if I was to get published, because, you know, it's part of my life. I'm not particularly sure about what I want to do in life yet, really. I mean, I'm only 18, I have quite a long time to decide. I don't actually watch much TV, to be honest. I'm more of a film watcher, but at the moment I can't really think of any LGBTQ characters in films, which is bad. You know, I think there should be a definitely more obvious presence of LGBTQ characters within the mass media, but there you go. Hopefully we're working towards that gradually. My hot pajamas. 1 in 10 have chlamydia. How do you know it isn't you? How do you know it isn't you? Bye, lovies.
I was never faithful.